Alrighty guys, this is Andrew. Welcome back to the Wednesday Inbox, or wInbox, as I so cleverly named it. Damn, Candy, where do you come up with these awesome ideas? I have no idea, and why am I talking to myself? Anyways, this is the series where I go over your comments, questions, as well as current events related stuff for Overwatch, news type things. But before I get too much into it, guys, I am in the process of a move. I'm moving from my apartment in New York to my apartment in New Jersey. It's supposed to happen over the weekend, and yeah, if you guys don't see a video from me for 2, maybe 3 days, hopefully not 3 days, that is why. I'm gonna try to keep up a video schedule of like at least every day from today through Friday. Saturday, probably not. Sunday, hopefully we're gonna be back in the schedule. But everyone wish me luck. It's gonna be, I fucking hate moving. Anyways, let's talk about the first bit of news-related stuff for Overwatch, and that is cheaters. More specifically, Blizzard's stance on cheaters. Looks like they're playing a very, very iron hand when it comes to cheating. They've been banning accounts in waves permanently, and it looks like their latest wave claimed over 7,000 Chinese accounts. That is pretty insane. I'm really happy that Blizzard's taking such an aggressive stance towards cheating. And, I would honestly think that Overwatch being a pay-to-play game will deter a lot of people from, cheating because, getting caught will cost you money. But it looks like people who are really resilient and really, really determined to play this game, they buy another copy of Overwatch only to find that they are still banned, which I find hilarious because now Blizzard has all your money and you can't play the game. Oh, sweet justice. Yeah, moral of the story, guys, don't cheat, please. That really ruins the fun for pretty much everyone. I mean, I can't imagine anyone in any game being like, oh yeah, thank God there's an enemy on the other team with an aimbot. Oh yeah, I'm so happy. That's exactly the experience I'm looking for, guys. Damn, this is just awesome. Yeah, no one ever says that, guys. No one ever says that. So, yeah, moving on to the next article of news, I want to talk about the one hero limit. Now, there was a lot of debate last week, or maybe it was earlier this week, I don't know, some time ago in the last few days, where Blizzard was determining or trying to debate whether or not they should remove the one hero limit. I believe there was a petition that went up on the forums, or either that or on the Reddit, the subreddit. I can't remember which one it was. I don't remember very much, guys, in case you haven't noticed. But anyways, there was a petition to keep the one hero limit, and it looks like Jeff Kaplan has heard our cries. It looks like they have confirmed that the one hero limit will not be removed in Season 2, and thank the baby Lord Jesus, because oh my gosh, the one hero limit really has improved the competitive experience for me. And I'm sure a lot of people agree with me on this one, because I mean, it just makes the game feel way better. You guys know my opinion on this. I made a video on the one hero limit some time ago. I believe it was last week. And yeah, I'm just really happy that they listened, and they will not be removing the one hero limit from Season 2. Thank friggin' God. Also in the news, I almost vomited just saying that, there's going to be another animated short. Now, they're going to be revealing it during Gamescom at 1800 CEST on Thursday, August 18th. I think that's 12 noon. Eastern time for those living in the States. 12 noon Eastern time, Thursday, August 18th. Very exciting stuff. It's going to be about Bastion, his story, and kind of exploring more into the character. It's funny because Bastion never really says anything, but you can kind of tell that little robot has a lot of friggin' personality. So I'm pretty hyped for it. They've released a few images, kind of teasing the short. I'll show you guys what it looks like up here. But without further ado, guys, let's hop into the next section of this video, and that is answering your questions from last week's episode. And if you guys have any questions that you guys want me to check out, be sure to leave a comment down in the comments section below. And yeah, I'll hopefully address them next week. I'm not gonna go through every single question because that'll take me forever. I'm just gonna kind of handpick a few here. So let's see. The first question. Let's take a look at Delta Kappa Epsilon's question that reads: if you could go pro, what game would you go with, CSGO or Overwatch? And this question should really read, if you had to go pro, what game would you go with, CSGO or Overwatch? Because quite honestly, I would not want to go pro in any sort of competitive sport, esports, because like the amount of time, talent, dedication, perseverance, all that stuff. I don't think I have. At least, I don't think I have to put towards going pro at something. I feel like everyone in this world has something that they're, pretty decent at, if not really good at. And I just feel like there are people out there that are way better at being pros at CSGO or Overwatch than I would ever be. Matter of fact, I think the very limited amount of time I have, I would just want to invest into making this YouTube channel, what I want it to be. And, really growing it and really developing it. But just say, YouTube channel aside, if I had to go pro and if I've played CSGO and Overwatch equally, well, CSGO has kind of the upper hand here because I feel like it's a bit more established, a bit more, it's kind of, established, I guess there's no really other way to put it. Overwatch is kind of new and exciting too, and it's kind of a tough one. I guess either. Let's just go with CSGO just because it's more established. Though if they were both equally established, maybe I would go with Overwatch because it's something I really enjoy. I actually enjoy. I don't play that much CSGO. So, wow, that's an awful answer to a interesting question. Sorry about that. Next question coming in from Spencer Faber. Would you consider playing Rainbow Six Siege? Yes, there are many issues with the game, but nonetheless, it's still a fun game. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because I've been actually thinking about getting that game. But I don't know if I would do YouTube videos on it. I did play it during the open beta and it was quite fun, but just something about it. I don't know. Currently, it's going to be a no as far as YouTube videos. I think for me, I'm more excited about Battlefield 1. Like, that's a game that I'm really hyped for. So yeah, sorry about that, dude. I'm not sure about Rainbow Six Siege videos. Maybe I'd play it, but currently I don't have any plans to put out content for Rainbow Six Siege. Great question though, but let's go to the last question here from Finley Way. He asks, are you going to play No Man's Sky? I'm really hyped for it. This is another game I was looking at back in 2015. Back in 2015. Last year, guys. Last year when they were kind of teasing it, I saw it and I immediately loved the concept. It seems very original. However, people are kind of jumping on the anti-bandwagon right now, saying it was overhyped, it's going to be boring. There's a huge controversy with it being the developers lying, quote-unquote, that it was going to be multiplayer, but two streamers tried to meet up in the same place and they couldn't even see each other even though they were standing in the exact same spot. Though in my opinion, I think this was more of a glitch or something. I can't imagine they would lie about something like this, but that's a whole nother discussion for another video. But yeah, in short, yeah, I am going to be playing No Man's Sky. If I do videos on it, it'll probably be very sparingly. I'm not exactly sure if I would. If you guys are interested in watching me play No Man's Sky, or at least maybe I'll just put out one video for you guys and see if you guys like it, see how the reception is. If you guys don't, that's fine. I can just play by myself in my own spare time. That like I have much spare time anyways. But yeah, that kind of wraps up the questions. And before we close here for the Wednesday Winbox, let's take a look at the win of the week. Special thanks goes out to Frosol for setting this one in. If you guys want to submit your clips, be sure to check out the description for the directions on how to go about doing that. Don't have that much music here, so let's just make our own. Alright, so it looks like Diva is trying to self-destruct into the enemy team. Looks like they're all running away though, but oh wait! Oh wait! Their Reinhardt pushes the self-destructing mech right into all of them. That's pretty friggin' hilarious. I didn't actually know that would work. I thought it only worked with Roadhog's hook. But learn something new every day, guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys got more questions for me to address next week, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below. Until next time, I'll see you around.